She used to have a script. He goes quiet, and before he explains himself, she fills in the silence. He is overwhelmed, needs space, and it is not about her. Then she sends, "Take your time." Her patience smooths the distance before he has to face it. This time, she sends nothing. No check-in, no explanation written for him. What she called kindness was also regulation, absorbing the discomfort his withdrawal created. Now it no longer does. Here are 3 things that change. Number 1. She stops treating his withdrawal as something she is responsible for softening. In the old pattern, his distance activated a kind of automatic labor in her. She explained his silence to herself before he explained it. She managed her anxiety privately so it would not become pressure for him. And she remained emotionally available, ready to restore the closeness whenever he returned. It did not feel like labor. It felt like patience, love, and being the reasonable one. But her understanding was doing more than honoring his need for space. It was also protecting him from having to acknowledge what his silence created between them. Now she lets the distance remain visible. She can still have compassion for what withdrawal may mean for him, without converting that compassion into another message, another explanation, or another promise that nothing has changed. She has not stopped caring. She has stopped performing the repair work before he has taken responsibility for the rupture. When the urge to soothe him appears, she can notice it without obeying it. The silence may be uncomfortable, but discomfort is not automatically an emergency she must resolve. Allowing it to exist reveals the relationship more clearly. Number 2. He can no longer rely on her understanding to make distance feel consequence-free. For a while, her reassurance functioned like a cushion beneath his withdrawal. It did not resolve the pattern, but it kept the pattern from becoming fully real to him. She was always waiting on the other side, patient, receptive, and prepared to continue where they had stopped. Once that cushion disappears, withdrawal begins to carry a consequence it did not carry before: uncertainty about whether the connection will still be waiting in the same form when he returns. For some avoidantly attached people, that certainty may have been part of what made distance feel emotionally safe. This does not mean he panics, apologizes, or suddenly becomes available. His first response may be subtle: a longer pause before reaching out, a more careful message, or nothing visible at all. None of those reactions proves growth. The deeper change is simpler. He now has to hold the distance he created without depending on her to hold his share of it. Her reassurance had been carrying part of the emotional weight his withdrawal left behind, keeping that distance from becoming fully real to him. Without it, the discomfort returns to the person whose behavior helped create it. But that does not make her cold, and it's not a strategy designed to produce a reaction. Number 3. Her empathy becomes self-trust instead of self-erasure. Stopping the reassurance is not stopping the caring. She no longer abandons her needs to make his distance easier. She also recognizes that the message had been regulating her. Sending it relieved uncertainty and let her feel she had protected the connection. And even when this boundary eventually becomes walking away, the emotional exhaustion may outlast the decision itself, a question the next analysis will return to. Without sending it, uncertainty remains. She may want to explain, check in, or create an ending she can understand. Self-trust is not immediate calm. It's feeling discomfort without using another message to manage him or the relationship. She is no longer measuring whether the silence is working, whether he misses her, or whether he regrets what happened. His response gives information, but it is not the reward for her boundary. The reward is no longer betraying what she knows just to reduce uncertainty. Over time, the attention that once followed his moods can return to her own life. But that energy does not come back all at once. She may still feel tired, vigilant, or emotionally responsible long after she has stopped sending the reassuring message. Ending the labor and recovering from it are not the same process. That's the shift. She no longer makes his withdrawal consequence-free or uses reassurance to escape uncertainty. His discomfort is his to carry. Her task is to remain with herself instead of carrying the process for both of them. Sometimes leaving ends the pattern before it ends the emotional weight. That's what the next analysis will unpack. I'm Attachment Decoded, and I'll see you in the next analysis.